one that's locked up. That roller. This is the one that doesn't spin. But when you turn off the belt for a while, somehow that raises up and I gotta put it back down before I can raise the main out. Yeah, you gotta put it back down so like it puts the sensor, it is down. Where's the scraper at? Gotta clean this blade. Well, clean that blade right before we start. So this light doesn't work when it's just in marker lights. You know, you turn it halfway to the marker light one. Yeah, but if you turn all the lights on, like all the way, it works. Just stop. And there's so much more sand on the outside than on the around, or much more squeegee. So like if we do end up filling all this in, like it's gonna be a long day. But maybe taking that thing off, the door, maybe we'll get some more material through.
You're talking
the door in front of the hopper.
Yeah, did you want to take it off already?
Yeah. Well, I said we took it off, so maybe we go faster.
Oh, right. We'll see.
Yeah.
Whenever we're ready to go, I'll go plug those back radiators
So you just take that and you go start at one side. Already?
Yeah, right. A lot of wet shit there.
Probably scooped up some dirt.
Huh?
We probably scooped up some dirt. You just take this. Put that back in. Check the rollers, make sure they're spinning. Before you plug that in, let's just make sure it doesn't overfill from the sides. About the same as always. Appreciate it. What'd you get, like 10 of them?
Oh, I got just a couple of pieces and a hash brown.
Oh.
I don't know, that doesn't change it.
I know, I was looking at it, I was like, it's not that much more material going on there. Yeah, I was just seeing it. It doesn't look like that much more material coming up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing crazy. Who needs a door? Yeah, I'm gonna fill up the back first, and then they can decide. Yeah. At least that's my game plan. 'Cause I feel like they can just load or dump this side in the front.
Come on.
Oh shit, we're out. Oh, he's getting breakfast.
We got breakfast, man. Come on.
And the sun will come up here. And it's gonna suck. It's gonna be 9. We'll have one just dumping in the side as they're. I mean, honestly, they could probably sneak a loader in here and start dumping into that corner. Yeah.
I might have to clear off that corner, cut that corner a little bit.
Still, they got loaders to do it. How exciting. Alright, you want to grab my soda if you're going that way too? My soda? Thank you, sir.
McDonald's breakfast today.
That's definitely more than I can eat. He's like, yeah, I got you a couple sandwiches to eat. And I was like, I already ate a sandwich. And normally that's where I'm good. I did eat the hash brown. There's another hash brown in there for you. Whenever you're ready for your first breakfast.
I woke up feeling good. Stayed in Wyoming, left with COVID. I don't know if it's just from the fucking wind and dirt, you know, shit going around yesterday. Woke up, I was all stuffy and shit.
With a whole new allergens. Like I like buying the Colorado honey because it helps you build immunity against Colorado allergens. I don't know if they have Wyoming honey. It's not something they really like.
Advertise?
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. I'm not saying it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Really, the only thing I know that came out of Wyoming was Dry Town.
We got a bunch of rodeos here.
On my Facebook, I was getting all kinds of advertisements and stuff in Wyoming.
Stalking you.
Always does. I worked as many hours, well, not done yet, but I'll say by the time whatever we end up with. It's a while since I worked over the 70.
Yeah. I mean, I normally get really close to 70. Typically my weeks.
I mean, including the 2 hours I'm supposed to add on, you know, the other night or whatever. I kept it on my tractor because I'm like,
Yeah, make sure you get paid for that.
I think it started today with 65, like the second 65.
Dang. Call for some relief. Say, hey, I can't drive.
Can't drive.
Better come have someone come get me. We do something stupid though, like, oh, you're staying in Wyoming till you reset.
Fuck you. Technically, I guess I could. You don't need the option.
Yeah.
Something other. No, I ain't saying I fucking could. Yeah, like that Blake job I've been going to. I've been getting right around 55. Typically, I'm good with, you know. You want to work Saturday? It's like, no, I can't. I'll help you out.
Yeah, that's typically my time. Why I tell dispatch.
So, like, going over 70 hasn't happened.
It's always been my goal. Don't work, or work so much so you don't have to work Saturday.
That's what I should do. I can drive up there, but I won't be able to drive back. Alright, we'll get somebody else. I haven't heard anything from DJ, so from what I understand, he had like a 3 a.m. start time in London.
Today? On your boat? Just as a driver or what?
Apparently Ruben, I talked to Ruben, and Ruben was like honest with Jeff about I just figured out.
Well, like I said, we kind of did not what was right for his learning style.
Oh, it's up blowing up everybody's phone, taking pictures. Saturday work, bitches.
Yeah, start waking everybody up.
Do this shit 4 o'clock in the morning for everybody else. Two DJs and spots there. Who needs a calling service? Yeah, you need some fucking pictures.
I don't know why DJ gets so mad about the pictures. Like, how do you guys have so much free time just to take pictures of your photos? Like, it takes like 2 seconds.
Well, you're telling me, it's like, my wife's gonna fucking kill Edward. You know, to be slotted through, probably next to the bed or whatever.
Yeah, and
he gets up at like 6:30 anyway, but when he's like sending text messages and fucking going off at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, that's why I have that thread and like notifications off.
They'll just pick it up and be like, how many text messages, huh?
Yeah, 62. All right, I got a little catching up to do.
Oh no, especially if I'm driving or whatever. I'll fucking put my phone on silent. Probably listening to music or a podcast or whatever.
Yeah. Set up my Spotify list last night for the drive back. Can't freaking do one station like for 70 miles.
You want the wrench back?
I don't think that's gonna help. I just think there's no radio stations through some of the passes in Wyoming. You got like one country station and then it goes like religious like halfway through. I'm like, all right, man.
Praise the Lord. There's one that does that for Denver. It's like the sports radio. Up in Denver, it's like 104.3. But then like as you cross like Monument or the Springs, it becomes a religious station. Like Jerry, I got in at one time. So like it wasn't. Darren got in my pumpkin time and he's like, you listen to religious things?
Yes. Well, this is like Edward listens to mariachi bands.
I know.
Jonathan goes, Edward's Spanish is good, and I was like, say something. And I was like, no, it's not.
I don't know. I'll fucking it's like this fucked Allison out the other day. We were riding up to Denver together or whatever. And I had my Pandora playing. And fucking Selena came on. She's like, you like this?
Yeah.
I don't understand the words she's saying.
Well, that's what he goes. I was like, I don't understand a lot of the music that you guys listen to, but it sounds cool.
Yeah. That's kind of the same, but just reverse. Yeah. Like, I like Selena, like, I remember growing up as a kid when she came out or whatever. With the whole, you know, murder and everything. That just kind of like, you can see his eyes like all lit up, like, he's like, I understand this. I'm like, I bet you do. I mean, I did though. We did road with me one time and he was like, it's red, it feels like I haven't seen fucking all over.
Well, I mean, you got to think about all the concerts he's gone to.
Oh, yeah.
Their genres are so completely different.
Yeah. I don't know, like I should have go from fucking Slipknot to fucking EDM to fucking Selena to country to like fucking all over the goddamn place. I mean, 70s, 80s pop,
I typically will listen to anything as long as it's not screaming at me. I just don't want someone yelling at me while I'm driving, you know?
I like it sometimes.
The stream music?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
It depends, well, like,
not while I'm driving. Like,
I don't like the death metal shit.
you can't even understand the words. It's just like screaming into the microphone.
No, I'm talking like, kind of like Slipknot, where it's not like all screaming, but like.
I mean, yelling into it, yeah.
Not gonna lie, there are some songs that are super screamy that I like.
Yeah. Well, I haven't found one yet, but I normally get put off. Oh, you're screaming at me and next.
I always love it like in the morning time where it's like I forget to turn my radio down. Oh no. I'm not the same person I was last night. Not that type of movie for me.
Start me off with some Beethoven. We'll get there by the end of the day.
Yeah. Let's see how this day goes. I might be the same person again. No, I mean like I feel like 5 finger death punch, fucking kill switch and days. Push them over down. That's that, but not. There's some of that shit where it's like, no. Yeah, y'all just put your hands on and just like shuffle it. So there's no telling what's coming up next. Fuck. One of my favorite places on Pandora is like the bubblegum oldies. They play the doo-wops like in the 50s and shit. I'm a happy station.
Oh, water truck's coming in. Try to get the sunrise. Definitely not the Colorado sunrises. I'm saying Colorado has probably one of the most beautiful sunrise states.
Oh, really? Apparently didn't stop out of fucking yard last night.
We tried to get him to go out to bus with us last week.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, last Friday.
You working or?
Yeah, he was down in Pueblo and we're like, so when are you gonna be done? Like, we're going to bus. Because there was like me, Edward, Scott, Jonathan were at the yard.
Oh, I was taking that fucking hopper down like right in Pueblo.
On Friday?
Last Friday, yeah. Yeah, because I went and got my badge for GIA. I was like, oh, hey, yeah. And we're done, it was like noon, and I'm like, oh, we can be alright. Just, I called Raquel, like, dispatch or whatever. And Raquel's like, call Cisco, see if he needs you to do anything. Like, we'll get you on a bus or whatever.
Which is weird for a Friday. Which is weird for a Friday.
Yeah, but it's like me.
Still.
Yeah. This was like, yeah, great, take it for that. We'll have you take that hopper down, you know, for a emergency or whatever. And then they were working on the lights, some of the lights didn't fucking work.
Brakes catch on fire. No big deal.
I wasn't that good. That was when this was like gold and we're trying to rush this to get out of there. But do whatever, I had to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up getting down about 6 o'clock out of there. Yeah, so I got back to the yard, it was over there, you know.
We were still at Buffs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I got back about 70.
Frickin' Scott had like a $124 bill.
That doesn't surprise me.
I was like, geez, for one night, I'd never go out. I know, but still.
We also drink, you know.
Yeah. I mean, even like Jonathan's was $80. And I was like, Jesus.
How many shots were involved?
They had like 3 or 4 rounds of shots. He's gonna buy one of these belts after this.
Huh?
He's gonna buy one of these belts after this. So he sees the price tag of them.
Who's good?
The guy right there in the blue hard hat.
Yeah, he's good.
No, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to use this a lot to pay for it.
I was gonna say, this is more, like here in the pump, right?
Yeah.
Oh, pumps aren't fucking cheap, right?
I think that brand new one that Rob got is like, this machine is $1.4 million. Like the brand new one that he ran and then I ran after him. And he handed me the keys and he said, this is $1.4 million, don't mess it up. I was like, okay.
That's not how I went.
Huh?
1.4.
Yeah, $1 million.
Oh, I just like,
And I think that was in 2023. So of course there's probably more now.
man, if you're gonna get a good used one, fucking big order with a million.
Probably. A little bit. I haven't got to the deep part yet. This is all shallow.
I mean, it seems like it'll go faster. You already built it up in something. Tell it's coming a little faster because of the bloaters. Bloaters, you know, they're not waiting anymore. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it still should be able to do more material. It's just not piling up on the belt. I mean, you know, my theory is, you know, 18-inch belt is 5 to 6 hours doing tanks. This one has 6 inches more. Like, it should do more material. Just
I guess I could take them some bitches off now, but I'll wait for Monday.
I'd let the Eaton guys do that.
Yeah,
Because I know they were all, they can't move.
yeah. I think they're going to fill them up that way.
Yeah, normally they don't. Because they don't like to get rocks inside when they do the plumbing.
Right.
because they got to clear probably it off a little bit just to put the plumbing in so they don't get rocks in there.
Yeah,
But he did it, not me, so.
Usually, like,
yeah, normally you can, like
a whole strip or whatever.
Yeah. Maybe you wanted something to do on Monday, I don't know.
It doesn't count the same picture.
Who's that?
Yeah.
It doesn't count.
That one still got the fucking tanks exposed.
It doesn't count as the same.
Like, it's not ass. It kind of looks that way.
I don't know, sunset and sunrise kind of look the same. Yeah, it's too early for that. Stop it.
Yeah, no kidding. What you guys finally eat last night?
A Dairy Queen.
Oh, Dairy Queen, huh?
Yeah, for a fast one.
Got a burger and a fucking malt, huh?
It's been a while since I had a flamethrower. And then they gave us 2 free dilly bars, and I was like, I haven't had a dilly bar since I was a kid.
Oh, me either, you know? Oh, I've thought about them damn things.
Yeah. And then as soon as like we left, the whole drive-through was out onto the street, like the line for the. I was like, we just came here just in time. And then you look across the street, Burger King is empty.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Burger King don't do very well anymore. Or shit, they're expensive too. Like I think the Whopper and the goddamn large meal is fucking cost $15.
yeah, it's about anywhere now.
They're pretty similar to fucking Springs too. Like. Now you think. So did your guys' company make you go from that new hard hat?
Yeah.
Really?
Just because some of the job sites require them with a strap when you climb up ladders and stuff.
Yeah, there's a handful of the bigger companies are like, you know, all the way to them, so they require them, so we just eventually converted over.
Yeah, they didn't want to switch in hard hats from one job to the other.
So they said you just wear the same one, right?
And I wish mine had vents. Like,
I bought mine.
yeah.
You get the new ones where they got that on.
Which I told Jeff, I'm like, I'm sure hard hats expire every 2 years, so I'm due for a new one.
Is it every 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, 3 years of come and gone since we had these.
You guys ever have to deal with OSHA much?
I mean,
not very often.
yeah, since we're like a subcontractor on the site, they're normally there for the site, not us.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'd fine us if we were on site when they showed up.
Oh yeah, something bad.
I mean, we have our OSHA 10s and some of it has our OSHA 30s. I just have the 10 as well.
Yeah, we all got at least 10, you know. Farmers have to have 30.
And then I have my M-Shaw. Jeff wants me to see if my M-Shaw is still good. The mining OSHA.
So like up at the mine or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little different ball game, yeah.
I had it because I went up to the gold mine up in Cripple Creek for a while. And he wants to know if it's still good because I guess we got another project going on or coming up.
All you, buddy.
It's all you. Wasn't it you that came out and relieved me that day?
Like a 9?
Yeah. Because I ran out of hours, so they sent someone with me that had an end shot, and I thought it was you. And yeah, I'll get close to it so it's easier to, you know.
The old meter said what it is.
Old water meter?
Yeah.
Is it like a hole? I mean, I'll get close to it with the rocks and you can just log on the rocks to it. Make it real easy.
Rock, that'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, I probably can do to that corner there, maybe some more on that, and then maybe some on that. Yeah, I could probably get a little bit of that where the corner goes. Yeah, that corner and like what's close to the belt is kind of where my hard spots are.
Yeah, like I told him last night, I said we'll commit to do what we can. We might have to do the rest of the get paid by the hour anyway. Well, not me.
No. You're just enjoying the nice, beautiful morning.
Yeah. That's all right. I'll make them two do this next work. They're hourly. You zoomed in doesn't mean it's a new picture.
He's just mad he's on my on my pump today.
Oh, he's on yours? Oh, it's hers.
He's got Ruben going with him to drive him.
Oh, that's right. You got ours.
Concrete pumps and
Mark tell me he's got to go build a fucking swimming pool somewhere.
At my house in Pueblo.
Fucking shot trees, probably.
Well, I've seen like YouTube videos where like people build them with like bricks and then they line them in the ground. Like, you don't have to have, you know, all the fancy stuff that all the commercial guys do. And I was like, you know what? If I ever had time to do that on a weekend,
where you get all kinds of time.
I probably would have a pool by now.
You got nothing but time,
right? If I'm not working, it's with my kids.
Yeah, we all got nothing but time, right?
Yeah. Whatever my kids are doing on the weekend is what I spend my weekend doing. Like if I wasn't here today, I'd be at that Round Rover thing with my son.
Oh, the soccer?
Yeah. Every 20 minutes they play a new team, try out their spots and see what the adjustments they need to make. Because I guess our first game's on Tuesday night. Yeah. So like yeah, so it's like the first week of school and they had tryouts. And then this is the Saturday where they kind of like finalize their team and where their positions are. And then Tuesday it's first game.
Damn, fucking right in the fire. We just figured out who we had.
Right?
That's wild.
I think even like football is the same way. They had tryouts, you know, this first week, put together their starting squad, and I think they're actually playing Durango.
Oh, that's good.
As to kind of see how their team works.
Right. This past week was the first week, right?
Yeah.
No, this still starts here Monday.
Oh, really? And we only go to school 4 days a week down there.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and they have 3-day weekend.
Do they go longer in the day, or?
Just longer through the year. I think they added like 16 days.
Oh, well, that ain't bad.
Yeah. I think it's a nice trade-off.
I'd like to have a 3-day weekend every weekend.
Right?
Well, that little town, Glen Rock, does that. Down out to the east, a little ways. They do that. Too. My kids are just Monday through Friday.
Which I know, like when we first went to it, all the parents complained about, you know, who's going to watch the kids on Friday. And
yeah, not bad.
And now that it's happened,
it's not as bad as you thought.
Yeah. Are you giving it another view or what?
Here, that better? Now you could write your name with that. Like peeing in the snow. You know where Darren was going?
He said it's 120 yards, one truck at a time.
Oh.
Checked in.
So do you guys ever do those windmill tower bases?
Yeah, that's
what
down in Walsenburg. I did a whole farm down there.
Oh really?
So we'd pour like 3 500-yard bases, a couple mat slabs for the next day, and then we come back to the ones we poured previous day and do the pedestals on top. So I moved the belt 3 times a day, or set it up 3 times a day, and did
concrete,
yeah. But like I said, the belt will lay down some yardage. I had 2 trucks most of the time full discharge at the back of my hopper.
No shit. It'll actually move it quicker than the pump truck, huh?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not this one.
As long as it's not like too wet, so you can't like.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gotta be kind of.
Cause heck, I was doing anywhere from 1,000 to 1,700 yards a day in a 12-hour day.
Wow.
Yeah, like.
Is that the food?
Yeah, that was the Poot. We had the 130 down there, the old 130.
I don't know that.
It's like the Poot's are the size of this,
Okay.
and the Poot's has a 110, which is a little bit smaller.
Yeah, I remember seeing that TP 130.
Yeah, TP 130.
Like on the side of the truck.
Yeah, they do all their pumps and, you know, meters with their telebelts. They're doing feet. Yeah, 130 feet.
Okay.
And this one at least has 40 meter on the side.
Yeah. Let's just make it more confusing.
Yeah. I always get rocks in my pockets from this because they bounce in there and I don't notice. Yeah. So before I do laundry, I pour out my shirt.
Well, they do bounce something. That thing existed.
I mean, I think these are better than the, like, have you seen the rock slingers?
No.
So it's kind of the same thing. It's got, but it's smaller, and it actually flies the rocks off the top in like kind of a rainbow. But I can just take that off and do the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, like when they throw it in the foundations or whatever.
Yeah. Nick Cahill used to run a rock slinger.
How many more feet could you reach with that thing? Another 10?
Yeah, I could.
Would it rainbow it out there about 10 feet?
I don't know about this one, but like the Pooch one, I could shoot that thing like 20 feet.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So you can basically take off that hole.
Yeah, that little black cover that we lifted up to clean the blade, you just take that off and it flies off the top.
Get that belt in very goddamn wide, isn't it?
I think it's supposed to be 24 inches.
That might be.
Like on the Pooch, it's the same size, 24 inches on the main, but the cedar is 18 and this one's supposed to be 24 and 24. Yeah. It's 45 minutes. Yeah, I just got here, started the pump, put it in PTO to warm up the hydraulics, and you guys got up with the loader. I was like, oh, I guess we're going down.
How many gallons of hydraulic fluid do you have aboard that termination?
I don't know. The tank's like in the middle where that blue hose is. So it goes from that like blue hose to the turret. It's just in the middle. Probably like 100 gallons probably. Just guessing.
Well, that's what that tractor out there takes, 100 gallons.
Making you some steps for the tire. You should be able to just walk it right out. Probably some of your monster already.
haven't tasted it yet, so. The scary one just caught my cheek though. What's that, the whole water meter?
Sure you want me to fill it up?
Yeah, fill her up.
Alright. You got guys to dig it out if you have to, right?
That's right.
She asked what kind of machine is that, and then she asked what kind of gas station is going in here. I was like, I don't know. I was like, you might know. And she said, oh, that's all right.
Same son of a bitch that was here before, lady. And they have semis backed up.
Is it like watching paint dry again?
Kind of.
Not enough to have another one.
No, yeah. That's my third one. Like, shit. Wife can't have kids anymore anyway. You gotta fucking inspiration. After that one.
After that one, yeah, you did it, man. You did it.
Fuck, we're planning on having 3. We're only planning on having 2. Well, that's not gonna happen. Everybody else, my wife was born in Texas. Other 2 kids and me were all born in Missouri. Cannon like less than a month. Easy, 5 months.
It'd be fun to kink that. It's always fun to kink them. Until your air cuff breaks. Until your air cuff breaks. I love how the 31Z that I ran for a little bit had an air cuff on it, but it didn't have a hose on the boom for the air cuff.
Looks like Darren got an air cuff, but apparently his airline like leaks or something.
Well, his...
I don't know if it leaks or...
Well, when I had that, it was like a red hose that looked like it was older than the pump. I won't. Like my plan is just to take a nap when I get home and then try to stay up all night. I gotta do video downloads and upload to YouTube and set it up for the week. So that'll keep me.
You set it up to where it's just like automatically.
Yeah. So I try to do 1 video a day.
Oh, right.
So I set it up to automatically upload at least 1. Yeah, because some days I don't even have time to tie my own shoes.
Right. You can have like a week's worth of shit ready to go.
Yeah, like I have videos until Monday morning, like already scheduled out. Yeah, so this weekend I'll try to get till next weekend at least.
Right.
And then if I somehow get donations, I'll actually hire someone to go through my videos and say, hey, make this actually a good video. Because video editors, like the good ones, I was looking at like $45 an hour. to do it, but it's like a niche thing. So they do like one video and they work maybe like 3 hours, so you pay them 120 bucks. And then, I don't know. But I've also seen contract, like, that people like hire like a video manager or editor, and whatever your channel makes, they get like a percentage of it. But I'm definitely not there yet.
That's one yet?
Yeah.
Here's 50 cents.
That's about what I'm making. Actually, I'm making 50 cents, so I can only give you 25.
Right. You need a nickel.
For like 3 hours of work. The best paid employee on the planet.
Best I can do.
Saving that one for later.
Went to fucking scratch and it's like,
Gives me time to play on my phone.
I'm just gonna move it over here.
It's not.
Not the plan for
Fucking Jared. Oh, I just. It's not. That's what I hear. I mean, I don't know what side of Pueblo West, but it was over by Bryce. So I mean, like, how's a drive? Yeah.
So are you closer to 25?
Yep. It's only like a 32-minute drive for me. And I know he's got a heavy foot to make
32?
it. Yeah.
I said the heavy foot.
think that Mustang was good for him because he had the speed control, speed distance, like adaptive cruise control, and it kept him in between the lines.
Autopilot.
Said 1,100 tons. Which we were 5 hours.
Yeah, what, we started about 3:30.
1:30.
Oh, well,
Got done at 6:30. Like 5 hours, 220 tons an hour.
that good? Apparently it's not.
I feel like I've gotten way faster. But like I have it all the way turned up, so it's like there's not much else I could do.
But you go faster. Where's the nitrous?
Right? And it could be that roller up there too isn't catching all the belts, so it's only fast spinning. It's not spinning it as fast as it should be.
Obviously, it's like the belt's a little bit loose or whatever. It's not gonna spin as fast. It's gonna grab it.
Yeah. Well, and that roller up there is worn out, so it's like two little spots that are actually just hugging the.
Not the whole thing.
Yeah. So I don't know if that has something to do with it.
Could be, but if the whole roller's grabbing it, it's spinning. Quite a bit faster.
Maybe, yeah. It's all theory right now. Like,
Right.
I've never experienced a worn out roller up there.
You said that's where the feeder goes into the belt or what?
Yeah, you know the one we greased up top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like I said, there's not a spare for me to change it. I asked for one. Just like a harness, I asked for one, didn't get one.
We haven't got that Bluetooth roller?
I'm just gonna phone it in today.
Once they throw it up so much, they'll have like pictures and shit on top of it.
I mean, they could have done that already, but yeah.
But, yeah, they really can't.
Well, they would dump into that spot and then put a skidster down there, and the skidster would move it around. That's why I said, like, once we have the tanks done, our job is essentially done.
Yeah, right. This is all just extra.
Yeah.
What was the original job?
That they needed us for, like, we're done. And technically they don't need us, they just want us at this point. They just wanted your amazing presence here. They're like, you know that guy? He makes the world better. Just slept wrong, bro. Like they had those pee mats on the beds. That it's like a 1-inch cushion, and it's supposed to be waterproof. Like yeah, on their beds at that hotel. And I mean, I can't sleep on those.
It's fucking cold, man. I fucking hate hotel pillows.
So I tore mine off, and I put it on the other bed. And it still didn't help me sleep, but...
fucking hotel pillows, man. They're like, you don't need 12 pillows on the bed if you got, like, halfway decent. You need, like, all the pillows just to kind of get, like, some kind of firmness. You know what I mean? Like, they're not even pillows. Fucking, man, if you only use one, like, you might as well be laying on a mattress. You can, I don't know, like, go to a hotel and, like, depending on how many pillows on the bed or how crappy it is.
9 pillows? Oh shit, I'm gonna have a bad night.
Yeah.
Who knew as an adult you'd be playing in rock just like a kid?
Right?
I don't think we'll be past noon of what I can do.
That's what you can do?
Like this section, that section, and that section.
Like hours,
Still, we just got to get the downing yard to get that pickup so we're not under DOT violation. technically I can only work 14. I don't have my 16. And if I hit my 14, I'll be at 69 and some change.
And technically, I got like 5.
Yeah.
I got a pickup though.
Yeah. So he's got to make it to the pickup in the 14. Welcome to Tyson hours. Nah, that was more hours. I mean, I think that dam project that we had an operator there 24/7, getting 100-hour weeks just because you drive a pickup from there to the hotel every day.
How far is the hotel?
Depending on what week I went up there. Like, they got me a different one every time I went up there.
Really?
Yeah.
I know recently they've been doing, I know they used to do like that one on Central Park or whatever.
Yeah.
But recently it's been one of them up in Western.
Yeah, for Denver. But I mean, for the dam, we just like went down the mountain, and then that little town that was like right across the, what is that, Highway 6? They had a hotel there. And then one time they had to go all the way to Lakewood for a hotel, and it was like a 49-minute drive.
Unnecessary?
Yeah. It was just a hole protector for no one to fall in it. In case you catch one on fire.
Tire on this? I'm like, do you see one?
Did they say the manager was this weekend? Oh, it's Lance. Yeah, I'd call Lance right now and be like, hey, I don't think I'm gonna have enough hours to drive back. See what he says.
You didn't get a morning call from him. What the fuck?
Oh, I didn't even check the text line either. Oops. I totally forgot about it. Oops.
On Saturdays, it's like no matter what, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna text Lance and be like, hey, so I totally forgot to text the text line.
Yeah. He posted. Oh, we never got a call from Lance or anybody either.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't apply because it's going my own.
Wyoming doesn't have the call service?
I guess not. I'm gonna text you like, I might be out of hours. You have to come up here and get me.
You texted him too? Bring a fire extinguisher.
Bring an extra one. One for each tire.
I mean, once you use a fire extinguisher once, you might as well empty it. So it's not like you can save that shit. Is that what he said? No. He doesn't like me.
He's like, oh, but didn't check in today. Totally forgot.
Neither did I. That's what happens when you don't get enough sleep.
Across the state line, apparently the rules change.
I think we're the only branch that has a call service. Because Edward said Wichita didn't.
I think from what I understand though is they like try a lot of shit out with this branch.
Yeah.
It's like the fucking guinea pig branch where they try new things. See if they want to implement it. You know what I mean?
I really don't hope they keep it.
I do.
Well, it's just like they stop people from clocking in early, so now you got all these people being late. And to counteract that, they wanted to do a call service. And I'm like, it just doesn't add up. Yeah. And then people would show up early. You incentivize them to do so. Like, you have 18 people late a day because of the, so like that mentality that a lot of people say, I'm not gonna sit here on my time, I'll just show up after their time and clock in.
Lance was telling me, I was talking to him about it though. He came out on the job with me and Jacob was doing fucking safety check or and was asking about it or whatever, and he's like, Bryce was one of the loudest about bitching about it. And then like the very next day he was fucking late as shit. We were talking about, you know, a lot of people bitch about it, and some of them bitch about way more than others. And he's like, one of your spring boys is fucking late as shit the very, you know, like the very next day or whatever about it. He's sitting there through a bit about it, and he's late as fuck. I was like, oh, you gotta tell me who it was. And I had an idea, but he's like, Egan. I'm like, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know, like, I get the concept of it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind, you know, texting the stupid line before I leave my house anyways.
But like me and Jim, you know, came to an understanding that that is work and I'm getting paid for it. So it's coming on the back end. I'll clock in to do it, and then I'll wait a minute and clock out to do it at my house. But that'll mess up my hours of service.
Oh, I got it. We'll go a little bit longer on the back end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, like the concept of it or whatever. If you're having so many people be that late, like...
Text them, not me.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I haven't been late in 8 years, all right?
I can't say that. It was a couple months ago. It was like the first time.
Well, and then it's like you live 6 minutes away and you have to text 30 minutes ahead of time. You wake up 10 minutes, you know, like 15 minutes
roll
before
the
you...
fuck out of bed and still be on time. You know what I mean? Right, like...
It just doesn't make sense for you to text 30 minutes. If they had like a 10-minute one, yeah. Text Mike 10 minutes early.
When I'm fucking leaving my house early. I typically don't do that.
You text Bryce 30 minutes before he's supposed to be in, he's gonna be late.
He's 45 minutes away. Yeah,
It just doesn't make sense to universally 30 minutes.
no, right. Well, apparently he was saying you can do it up to 2 hours before.
Yeah, but still, like,
If you
they don't
do it
call
by
you.
that 30 minutes mark.
They don't call you until that 30-minute mark.
Right. Yeah, so for Bryce, if they have to call it, they wake him up.
Yeah, he's already late.
He's already late. For me, I'm like, cool, thanks for waking me up.
Jackass.
You watch Happy Gilmore too?
Yeah. Is it just what I expected from Happy Gilmore too?
I thought it was. I liked all the cameos were fucking great. A lot of them. And then like the little tributes that he put in there with his food, like
He's always been good to his friends, and that's what I love about Adam Sandler.
But then all the tributes to like the characters that has obviously died since the first one came out or whatever.
Yeah. Eminem. Oh yeah, Eminem.
Eminem was that guy's son. Jackass. Dude had so many fucking people in there that was wild. Oh yeah, it's pretty much exactly what I was expecting.
I mean, like in the celebrity world, you probably want to go, hey, I want to hang out with Adam Sandler, you know?
He's like, but to be honest, like of all the celebrities, like he's seriously like.
To me, he feels like the normal version. Like he's a normal person that's a celebrity.
Yeah, he's a normal person that's got a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, he doesn't act, you know. You'll see him.
You see these other actors, they're rich and they act like they're, you know, they're an actor, you know?
He's just like, yeah. See all the pictures, he's in fucking.
I mean, Jack Black is another one I'd like to hang out with too. I think he's great.
Jack Black, yeah. Tenacious D.
Yeah. I'd hang out with him.
I just watched, I think it was last weekend, the fucking 2 Jumanjis. Crazy though, like a lot of like he puts his daughters in it, like his wife fucking in it, and a lot of the movies or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? It was on. I don't know if it was. I think it was exclusive to Netflix, but it was like uninvited to my bar mitzvah or whatever.
The big nose?
No. It was like the name of the movie is like You're Totally Uninvited to My Bar Mitzvah or some shit like that. Or my mitzvah but it was like his family or whatever, like in the movie, was his actual fucking family. Like his wife played his wife, his daughters played his daughters. Which like in Happy Gilmore 2, his daughter in the movie was his actual daughter.
Starting her acting career off.
Oh.
I mean, Will Smith did the same thing with his son. And I love how like they always say, oh, they made it in themselves. I was like, no, they used your connections to get in.
Make it themselves. Yeah, listen.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, like Sonny Sandler, Jackie Sandler, Sadie Sandler. I think his wife was in like both the grown-ups too. Like as one of his friends' wives. His wife was what? That one was fucking what's her name?
I don't know the actor's names. My wife goes, that's like one guy that played it, and she'll look it up while we're watching the movie. I'm like, just watch the movie.
That's that one guy that played in this one show.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm sure he did. What's his name? I was like, I don't know. I'm horrible with names, and then you want me to remember actors' names? Like, if you gave everybody's name a number, I could remember the number. Like, I still remember my childhood phone number. I think I know every phone number I've ever had. Like home phone numbers. Like, I could list them out. That's how good, like, I can remember numbers.
I'm a higher. Yeah, no, like, that's weird. I can't do that. I
And, like, I never had my dad's phone number in my phone. And I just type it in, you know, and call him. And my wife got so mad she put it in there. And she goes, why don't you put numbers in your phone? I was like, because all the important ones are in my head. Like, and then she goes, why is my phone number in your phone then? And then I go, that's because if I get, you're my emergency contact, so other people get in my phone, they need your number.
Right, not just the one in your head.
Yeah. That's what I told her.
I mean, you're not wrong though. All the important ones are in my head. Ooh, I see what you were trying to do there.
Nah, I love my wife and she knows it. She tries to bust my balls. She fails a lot.
How long you guys been married?
15 years? 15? We've been together almost 19.
What, 20? You got married in 2010?
I don't know. I don't even know how old I'm turning next month. Like, or in October. Until I do the math.
I don't have enough fingers to toes.
I mean, it's like after 21, it's like...
Really nothing to look forward to.
Senior discount, like... and IHOP.
One thing I get is AARP.
Woohoo!
rock angels.
You want to go make rock angels? Do it. Do it for the content.
Not like a pocket to be social. It's so weird, like, you're in drive, you don't see people setting up tripods without, like, random spots. What video are we shooting now?
Well, I mean, there's a whole section of YouTube where just like time-lapse videos. They set up a camera and then they time-lapse nature. Literally like a river flowing.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. See how it's up and down and like different turns and shit like that.
I mean, people have 100,000 subscribers of like a lady pulling weeds. That's all she does, is she hand picks weeds and she films herself doing it. Over 100,000 subscribers. And I'm like, don't watch anything these days.
Go on, actually do it. Not my kids, like, fucking watching people play video games.
Yeah, I was like, well, I get it if you're trying to figure out how to do or solve a level, like,
Oh,
yeah. But
Like,
just play the game.
right. When my kids are watching me, like, they're playing a video game, I'm like,
Don't you have that game? Play it. And then record yourself playing it and put it on YouTube, and then have other people watch you. Look at that big rock. The grade will stop it, but oh, it was a dirt clump. It was a dirt clump. It broke apart as he poured it.
So you have to adjust, like, the blades or anything, like, bringing up the size of the rock or what?
The blades are just there to scrape it as it goes by.
You have to make, like, adjustments, like, if you get bigger rocks or whatever.
Just your belt speed. Because you definitely don't want to go this fast with bigger rock, like big rock, because it'll get stuck up in the turret. And you just start slow and you speed it up until,
Like, you get,
yeah,
figure out the sweet spot on it.
yep. Typically, whatever grade they want is less than your speed that you can go on this.
So they will,
Like if they want a 3-foot grade with that rock, you know, you put your speed 3 foot, so like when you're moving it right, this slow, it goes, you know, 3 feet all the way across, and then you bring it back, and then you go 3 feet back to the left.
something I want to do on a regular day.
I mean, everything's different that you do, though.
Well, yeah.
It's just like a pump. You get those boring jobs for a week, and then you do something different, and then... And I mean, the one-handed controls always let you do this too.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm doing, and I'm like, I'm not used to typically if I got something to do with my left hand.
the building, so I'm just kind of creating me a platform to stand on so I can go over more. Big hose.
I'll play with it.
Yeah.
make a pile right there, and then once we got a pile, we'll push it that way. You see as I come back how it drains off? That's why when you're doing concrete, you gotta spin off the belt.
Oh, you're sucking it back in.
Yeah, that's just sucking it back in and it drains the...
Right. Kind of pushes everything forward.
Yep. I'd say that's halfway done.
About 2 hours.
So maybe by 10, get out of here by 11-ish. Travel an hour and a half and stop.
You're taking 25 per day?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to because I don't think there's an exiting port.
Oh, it's coming in.
Yeah. They don't care if you leave Wyoming, they care if you come to Wyoming.
Get the fuck out. They don't want to bring your shit here, but...
Actually, I think that side is deeper than this side. And then, of course, I can only reach for the last sandbag.
About the one that's like kind of steel blaster.
Yeah. Proof that you did something today. No one can say you didn't work today.
For like 5 minutes.
Still something.
Yeah, we get back out there. How you planning? You planning on spraying it off?
Yeah, we'll have to set out at least 2 of the outriggers on one side, take down the feeder and the main, and run water up and down it and clean all the mud out of the transition. Just because you don't want that in concrete.
Right. Yeah, I got sprayed. I'll spray the truck.
Hopper down. I mean, that's not crazy important because that's going down to Pueblo and getting dirty.
Well, I
again.
know. Like maybe do the inside just to make sure there's nothing
Yeah.
bound up or whatever. Make sure the truck hits okay.
For Jonathan. I mean,
Apparently Jeff
up here? I was planning on taking a shit in his seat. We're throwing parties in there, there'll be hookers and
riding around Montana, got bitches all in the bag. I'm not Wyoming,
we're going to Montana and fuck Wyoming.
fuck Wyoming.
Go joyriding up in the mountains and we're going mudding. Fuck it.
Ready to start it, I almost caught it on fire.
That would have been hilarious. Jeff threw a fit for not going into the whole truck and trailer on fire.
Right.
Jeff yelled, "That's why I didn't want it to go."
One of the things was like they're like stopping or whatever, and I'm like, I can't. I'm not the best. You take that fucking nut off.
Yeah.
That'd have been a fucking. Believe it, but like I could have dropped it and got the truck away from it, but at that point it was fucking crap too. I tried getting off, but
Well, I don't think that the fire would have made it to the truck anyways. That's a lot of metal to go through.
it had burned fucking rubber.
Yeah.
But there was all that gravel and shit right there. I'd have fucking. I had a monster. So I was like, fuck. I am a What the fuck am I drinking?
Ignition fluid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would have. Just really nothing. I don't think it would have gotten that hot.
Yeah.
I know rubber burns really long, but it burns for a long time. Yeah, I think it's like that slow.
It smells horrible too.
I'd have figured, I'd have pissed on it, I'd have figured out a way to put that shit out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I'm kind of sloping it up to that slope.
oh, let's just do it. I walked back to grab my gator and like asked for a GoPro, so I walked back to the fucking telebell, opened the door, and I'm like,
It's still on the flatbed, yeah. Maybe DQ was packed because of the free dilly bar night or something.
I didn't get one though, that's fucked up. DJ laughed at the, just because you zoomed in doesn't mean it's a different picture.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah, I know that pump. So cool with my new air.
So cool with my new air.
He's got one though.
Just doesn't use it or what?
Well, he didn't at first, but I guess, I don't know what job he was on. I think he got sent out to that aviation school by where the mother was taking him, like down the street from it. little bit. I was out there for a little bit and had an air cup and they fucking loved it. It's Vips. That's like a contractor out there.
Yeah.
Like if you leave a little trail, there's literally people fucking right behind you. Like they don't want that shit sitting there like at all. So I guess somebody went out there, had an air cup like last week or something, or before DJ went out there, and DJ didn't have an air cup. So like we wanted to bring one. So then like that night he got one. I had to show him
How to do it.
how to do it.
And this is how you turn it off
Yeah.
and on.
And yeah, tell him how to set the pressure, you know, like,
No, I've never set the pressure.
this was set to like 90. I don't know, I think mine's like 70, 55.
I mean, normally I just plug them in and
Let it go.
yeah, whatever they have it at is. They've been using it before, so I figured it's right on the pump. I guess I've never really asked.
Well, like on mine.
See, I told you you'd show up.
Yeah,
I told you. The coolest thing in fucking Wyoming. Sandwich.
Yeah, like depending on mine, because like my zip codes, I don't set it as much. But then if I'm like using on my adapter with a subby or whatever, it takes a little bit more. Typically I'll forget. Even for the tip hose, that might be why my tip hose wore out. Like,
Oh.
squeeze and shit out of it. So it'll just stay there.
I knew it'd show up. I mean, he's not in his work get up.
Alright. Probably end up leaving the pads again.
I just came for my pads.
Yeah. I still got a couple more hours. I want me a nice 5 foot by 5 foot flat platform.
Didn't he?
I don't know where he was, but
I know when I took over for DJ, he didn't have his chains tight.
oh really?
Yeah.
This is a jet.
I mean, like one was kind of tight if you had it angled in a certain way. But he definitely needs new shackles. Like, you can't adjust them.
Too much shit in them, or just...
No, like one's a bent like that, and the other one is already maxed out. So it's like you're supposed to have, you know, an inch and a half of thread on the other side. He doesn't, and I told him that. But I know it's always a process trying to get some stuff. Like, they probably ordered the stuff that I put on my list, but it's just not here yet.
And then when it does come in, then like, don't tell you.
Yeah, that it's here. Oh, who ordered that? Let's stick it in the storage room.
Right.
And then you ask like 2 months later, you know, when you're back on that pump, you're like, hey, did that come in? I might have saw that. Let me go check. Okay.
Apparently he figured out the ass now.
Brute strength, what are you talking about? He just lifted it up with one hand and then hit it with the other hand.
Don't let fucking lemon squeeze fucking swing it right.
Pin, hand, pin. You know what? Hand. I mean, I don't even swing it that hard.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not gonna say I have it like smashed fingers or something.
Yeah.
Was he like? He wasn't with you on that, was he?
No, he was with Edward.
I think it was
Ruben and Edward. He was one of them. But yeah, like I get the pin started by tapping it, and then once it's in, then you know I back off my hand and take a good old swing at it. You know?
not brute force, just trying to get it started.
The first one, yeah, never the first one. Maybe not even the first 5.
I've caught my fingers, but you know, it fucking
happens. Yeah. I've had blisters and purple. You've seen Edward's hand, right? You got a big old purple blister right here from pinching it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten that shit too. Like, side of your finger, you'll have like a little fucking purple dot.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's construction. Shit happens.
Right, you know what I mean? It's like washing your hands, and you're like, where the fuck did that come from?
When did I do that one?
Right, like, I get it. But yeah, like, I did that one like 3 years ago.
It's still healing.
Still fucking all fucked up. Like the nail, I mean it's a lot better now, but it used to be like the nail was like overgrown, the other one, like it split the nail or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on a job. Same type of shit, like hitting it, fucking fingers got in the way.
Darn fingers always in the way.
I don't know if I pinched it, I don't remember how I did it. Smashed it or pinched it on something and fucking split the nail though. The nail ended up coming off and everything.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Mine normally happen because I play soccer and people step on just like the nail with the bottom of their cleat just right.
Oh, right.
And then it'll eventually fall off. I'm like, I guess I'm growing a new one.
Right. But yeah, like this one, like the way it grew, it was like over the top of it, you know what I mean? Like, it was weird. But I mean, I still got the marks from like the blood underneath it, like, that shit ain't going nowhere. I don't know.
Does that count as blood staying in the body?
I don't know. Yeah, I was just like, figured it would go away. And there, and I'm like, alright, whatever. Not gonna rip my nail off the fucking, get rid of it. That's for damn sure.
That's it, it's coming out.
I don't care that much. Anything hard enough, it's like hands all swollen up. Yeah, motherfucker taking more days off since we started than I have this entire year.
You guys? Well, I get that you had the court stuff when you first started.
Yeah.
Like, I got that, but like, since then, like, I requested a doctor's appointment off because I finally got in to see the specialist. Like, it took me 3 months in advance notice, like, one day. It's the first day I've asked for off all year.
Yeah, I got taken one day because we went up to the Winter Park. My kids had like a band competition up there. I think that's the only day I've taken off this year. Start pushing it.
Yeah, they gotta bring it back over here and we'll start this way.
Not as easy to grab at the hose.
We started at about 6:15, and
How late are you gonna stay though?
we're more than halfway because we can't do that corner and we can't do it right next to the belt. Maybe a couple more hours, whenever they want to stop.
Oh, don't keep me here all fucking day. I gotta drive.
Yeah, I told, like, I even
said
told.
Tyson's wife's cheating on him. He needs to get home.
But like we did the tanks yesterday, the rest of it they could have done with a loader and a skidster around. But
Going better.
I mean, we just took the whole gate off the back.
Going better, looks like.
Maybe a little bit of a difference, but
Realizing how long does it take you to break down?
about an hour. Get all the little rocks off so we don't break windshields on the way back.
No really reason for me to be here. I didn't have to be here yesterday. I just
Hey, this is the coolest thing going on in town right now.
yeah. Know about all that.
I mean, we've had so many looky-loos stop right here and see what's going on.
It's a nice day, morning out, I'll tell you though.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad for the cloud coverage.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I got a pretty good cloud there, but now it's like a ghost town out here. Today, everybody's like, yeah.
Well, I saw last night there was a whole line of cars at Dairy Queen, like out to the street, and then nothing at Burger King. I was like, what's going on?
You didn't go to Burger King, did you?
No.
Where'd you go?
Dairy Queen.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and as soon as we ordered our food, like the whole thing got packed. I was like, dang.
They got that Sonic right by you too.
Yeah.
I don't usually watch up that building. Whoa, bro. That's a distraction.
I'm not even hands on the controls.
I don't even
I'm like
go.
this far away and I walked away.
I don't even know who that deer right there. Deer in town instead, dude. I told you after that ACPA I had to do for the fucking 13th time. I came back and there's no one in front of me on the highway going through Douglas. I see dirt piles pop up, I just go glance over. Remember, go talk to me, what's going on over here? So I did, and I was in the company truck. And the fucking deer came down, I was like, whoa, put on my brakes. And the fucker, bam, ran right into my driver's side back panel. Hit his head, dented it, but his ass end swung around right where the fuel tank is and fucking dented my truck. But he got up, he started on the highway and he got up and he ran into me. I didn't run into him, so he lived, I think, I hope,
Yeah.
But can you believe that shit? I was like, you gotta be shitting me. But his ass end came right around. There's a lot of I won't even travel up certain areas. I'll say, you got to pay per diem. We're getting up the night before. But man, that early morning shit, always right by the
Well, it's like going up to Steamboat up there. In the winter, you see all the, you know, the dead animals on the side of the road, and they just kind of pile them into the snowpack. And then it starts melting, and you see
a
ton of them.
Me and Timber were going to Laramie, and I was following him, and he smoked a deer on the way on Medicine Bow.
I mean, I saw Dan Strickland's truck after he took one in the hood. Airbags and everything went off on that one.
Well, this was like 3:30 in the afternoon. I was really surprised, dude. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go watch my Tom. I didn't watch it yesterday. That bothers me. I can't go out dirty, dude. I'm on a dirt road and shit on my rims and my whole back end. I was like, nah.
I get it. I get it.
Have a damage.
He's like, I'm going to the shop to wash my pump, so I'll be back after. I'm like, all right, man. All right. I'm gonna let you run it while I go to the bathroom. I'll let you run down there. I'm gonna go to the restroom. No. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of complicated. You having fun yet?
Try to raise it up. Push it to the middle?
Yep, just push it up.
Oh, yeah, boom thing.
Huh?
Don't want to lose that.
Yeah. Was a couple more days in Wyoming.
I'm good. Been here one night and I wake up feeling like shit.
I'm a big boy today. Fucking Ruben. Getting Jaren set up on rebar. You wanted it bent a little bit, right?
I mean, it gives it character. I didn't even notice that. Here's
I'm guessing that's
you just lie down a big boy today.
I love the swing treats, the fight. It don't matter.
Yeah,
Like honestly, I just want a working machine. Like whether it's swing boots, like I just want it to be working.
oh yeah. I mean,
That's my dream.
I don't fucking take it seriously. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I know Scott and Edward like take it very
Well,
seriously. Yeah.
They're definitely like pooch guys.
Yeah. What favorite brand of pump do you like working? That's my favorite kind. Working.
Concrete, sometimes.
Sometimes.
So we don't want to go over this.
Yeah. It's so exciting.
It's just very easy. Definitely not like go.
What do you mean? You got that thing turned all the way up? Definitely wish you could program it like the Pooch. Yep. Just how fast it goes left, how fast it goes right, how fast it goes in and out and up and down. Nope. It's just got the 2 settings to the left for slow and 2 settings to the right for fast. couple of deer crossing the street down there,
Oh,
going into someone's yard.
fucking deer in my backyard all the time.
Want to play with your dogs?
I only got one. She looks at him like, walk away. My dog will never do it. Cat, on the other hand,
My dog will chase out bunny rabbits, right? And we come back all proud like she guarded the yard for the bunny rabbit. She acts like she's got that walk like, yeah, I did that.
that fucking truck.
Yeah. It's like she's so proud of herself. I'm like, yeah, you got that bunny out of our yard. You're not eating well enough. Eat this.
Until we got it fixed and so we can never go outside. That's another thing. You still never the father. And once you got fixed and a little bit older, we started going outside. Come back. Couple times I'm leaving for work and the one I open the door, she's like, oh, what's wrong?
Comes and goes as you please. I don't know. I'm just putting rock down until they tell me to stop. going this fast kind of cleaned the rollers for me so I don't have to heat them on. Normally you tap them with a hammer and break all that stuff that's falling off. Yeah, so it's kind of nice to, no, I don't gotta do that. Call Lemon and ask for a gutter story. I haven't had one in a while.
I don't really know. There's something going about a bear.
You got a bear story?
Bear.
I haven't heard the bear story yet.
That's all he's been talking about all week.
I'm sure next time I see him, I'll hear it. I remember Colin said that he had a bear that got into the trash cans like every night. He'd go outside and tell it to go away and it would just run off. I'm like,
I got bears. Fucking get behind. Fucking walk out one time. Walk up the bear. Fucking look over and there's a fucking bear. Like, my brother saw a bull.
hey man,
Eating crab. I'm like,
enjoy yourself. I'm going to work.
yeah, that's pretty much it's like, you do you, dude.
The good stuff's at the bottom. Always at the bottom.
Yeah, I'm not like chewing them off. I'm like, I'm not fucking.
Yeah, one right hook, I'm KO. Like I said, the good stuff's at the bottom.
I don't even think like the brightest.
Well, it's, remember when I had that raccoon and the family raccoons in the pump? So when I took the pump home, my trash cans were knocked over and my trash was torn out. I was like, I got some critter, so I set like a trap, you know, for the critter in my yard. Come to find out it was the stupid raccoon that was in the pump that I was taking home.
So you were bringing your pride home.
Yeah. It only happened when I took my pump home. Never caught it, like in the track. I just remember the first time I saw it, I opened up the door to grease it, and the raccoon was just staring at me. I'm like, hey man, I guess I'll grease that later. Yeah. I can't believe how many are on the side of the road dead this year.
Get the wildlife crossing.
So they can cross the road. Did you see like the pictures of what it's supposed to look like when it's finished? Like they're supposed to have grass over it?
Yeah, they say they're putting, like I was asking about it. They say they're putting like, it's like 3 or 4 feet of fucking like dirt and shit. And it's fucking grass seed, grass and all that fucking thing. Supposed to look pretty fucking. Pretty badass.
supposed to look like and what it's going to look like in 5 years is just not the same.
That looks great, brand new. Apparently, I was watching a news. They were talking about it. Apparently, it's ahead of schedule and under budget.
What? What? That never happens. Notifications my wife does. Scroll for days on her phone. Yeah, the ones I don't want to see are on a Android. You can press on them and go to settings and notifications and turn off the notifications for that app. Never see it again.
I can do that too.
And I showed how for Edward to text the call-in line.
Yeah, he fucking showed me that shit. I was like, dude, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Like you just set it to whatever time you need it to and it'll fucking
Yeah, so when you set your alarm to wake up, you know, you just send that text message.
I'm like, yeah, he showed me that shit. I'm like, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, the whole defeats the purpose of the text line.
It really does. They don't know that. Bye-bye, man. Like, the shit that they're going to come out with. Hopefully you wake up though, because then if you like text it in and they're like, what the fuck, you checked in and it was still late.
Yeah. There's so much traffic.
You know what I mean? You want to go back up there?
Load up Jelly stop.
I'll just keep coming.
I mean, you can only go in another like 3 feet.
Oh, that's how far as I can.
Yep. Like that whole area is going to be bare, and then we'll hit that. Which I mean, honestly, it'd be faster right here with the loaders anyway. Breeze almost feels like fall already. Barcelona's playing today.
Barcelona.
Whoever NLL is, I don't know.
Major League Lacrosse.
buzzing.
Stuff in as much as you can.
Almost.
I just DJ calling. How the fuck you turn on your water tank?
It's like a mixer truck.
Sometimes I'm like, for the flappers, like, I have to like tap it a little bit to like pop up and seal. Like, oh, like, I thought I knew what I was doing. And I had everything else right. Just do that. And I hear, no, leave the auger off. That's a no-no. They got swings with it. Makes no fucking sense. Unless it's dry.
Yeah. Like I said, it's just whatever the customer wants until it becomes unsafe, and you're like, dude, no. You're gonna make my job harder, but I'll do it. Just filling up a hole.
Like, how's it going out there? I'm like, watch the paint dry.
I'm not even painting. I'm just watching it dry. Is that pile looking thinner though over there?
washing paint dry.
Just so the tanks don't move, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Almost done though. I didn't even know about that. It's a lot cooler up here in Wyoming. Me too. I'd rather be doing that. Well, I mean, like I said, it's kind of a smaller town. Something cool happening. What's going on over there, man? Can you come by my house later and throw some rock for me? I'd love this in my front yard, just throw like rock down. But I also have my brother-in-law's skidster that I can borrow and just like have a dump truck pull it, and just have a dump truck pull it, and then my brother-in-law has a skidster, little bobcat. Unless they gave this to me for free for the day. I'd have my brother-in-law load it with the bobcat hopper.